How's it going, folks? Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Veronica, what are you doing? Okay. Alright, what are we doing? We're gonna head over here. I think we're gonna go down this way. Check out what's by this lake. But if you'd like to see the series from the beginning, you can do so by clicking the link, the series playlist in the top right, or in the description below. What is that? Oh! Is that a Mirelurk King? Anyway, yeah, the series playlist in the description below, or in the pinned comment. Look at that lovely water. I think that is a Mirelurk King. But he's got the red eyes. Look at those red eyes. Veronica, are you going to punch him? Oh. Oh. I think he sees so. Veronica, no!
Hey!
Oh, crap. Lake Lurk. Oh, jeez, that's a little different. Holy heck. That's a little different. Oh man, she's gonna get wasted. I'm about to get wasted. Where's my stims? Oh damn, this guy's gonna kill us. Here he comes!
That's enough of that.
Oh, jeez, lucky. That guy hit hard. Now, was that a permanent bonus? Oh no, it's only 49 seconds, damn. Lake Lurk, look at that face. Terrifying. Maybe I don't want to get in the lake. Maybe I don't want to get in there. Alright. So we've got to be wary as we traverse. There's another one over there. What's he doing? Oh crap, there's few of them. That's right. That's right. Well, I got those critical strikes going. Ah, just wore off. Yeah, but whatever you hit me with did such a amazing amount of damage. I got rad poisoning as well. Ooh. Okay, okay. Ooh, -1 endurance there. Alright, just be careful, Veronica, as we come around here. I want to get another critical shot. Do our best to pick them off before we get too close. They could be in the water though. Interesting they're not called Lake Lurk King or anything. Makes me wonder if there's something much larger down there. House resort? House? Horse? Something resort? Oh. Hang on. They're not going to attack us just yet. Or are they? Nope. Not just yet.
Move along. True to Kaiser. Our way. True to Kaiser.
True to Kaiser.
True to Kaiser? Oh, here's my buddies. We're gonna have to make a stand here. Hey guys.
Glad you're with us.
We won't go quietly.
Oh, no.
The Legion can count on that.
We're gonna have to make a stand here. I'm gonna support my buddies. You're walking into an ambush. Let's make sure there's no lake lurk behind me. Here we go. Disarm him. Oh, he just threw a spear at me. Ah, crap. What's gonna blow?
It's gonna blow!
Damn. Are we clear? No, there's one more.
There you are.
I was gonna hear him out too.
Hey. Hey.
Machete? Legion Denarius? Is that cash money?
Morning.
Good morning. Throwing spear? Where's that weapon? Oh, here. .357. What are you looking? What are you looking at? Alright, well, we saved our dudes. I don't know if we lost any. Did we lose any? I didn't count them up. There might have been 3 going in, 3 walking away. Well, now they're not too happy with us.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
No. But you can have that. Alright, where are we going this way? Towards this structure, whatever that is. There's a sign over here. Scenic overlook. Well, they went this way, so I'm sure there wouldn't be any lake lurks around. Surely they would have engaged. There's a book over here. Lad's Life. The remains of a campsite. While we're moving along, let's have something to Get a little HP going. Alright, should have plenty of rangers here. Hail! Is that... Oh, that was Veronica. Is that Veronica? Who's that?
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. Here's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running.
Oh,
You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
thank you. Hopefully that didn't add too much weight. It just pops out of nowhere. Little golf cart. Something is cooking or burning over there. Maybe both.
It's been a long tour. All I can think about now is going back home.
Hole 2, par 4. There's a little bit of golf out here. Or perhaps was. Funny how that was set up. It's like, it could be something on the top of this. Metal door to camp golf tent.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that. Hey, friend, need something?
I'm hurt. I need help, Doc.
This doesn't look too bad. We'll have you good as new in no time.
Okay, fix me. Here's 50 caps.
All right, just hold steady. You want a shot of whiskey to calm your nerves? Mind if I have one? Little doctor humor there. Feel better? You should. That was the good stuff. Need anything else?
Think I'm good. Oh, hang on a second. Didn't you do everything? I thought he would have healed me up. Would have healed my radiation. Would have done the whole lot.
Sir?
Did I just pay 50 caps to essentially go to sleep in this bed? Which you could have done for free? I thought he was going to do everything. Mate.
Hello?
Did I really just pay 50 caps to do that?
Hey, friend, need something?
How about you get rid of my rads?
No, sorry, we're totally unprepared to deal with radiation sickness.
Damn.
Just kidding, of course I can't.
100 caps? Oh, alright then.
This might tickle a little. Or it might cause searing, agonizing pain to shoot through your body. You never know.
Cured? Cured. So, my cap situation is... 997. Feel like you owe me something for all that money I just gave you. Can't believe I just paid 50 caps to go to sleep. Could have done it for free. Oh well. NCR Ranger?
Don't tell the troopers, but the grub here is way better than the mess tent.
Ranger? Ranger Trooper? Anybody of particular note that I can talk here? MP?
Nice job out there.
Thanks, mate.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that. We won't go quietly.
Shooting range. The mess.
Hello? Howdy, great to see you.
What can you tell me? What do you think of Camp Golf?
Oh, it's a fine place. The lake is real pretty, and we don't get bothered much by them Legion fellers.
What can you tell me about your squad mates?
They're mostly pretty nice. Poindexter showed me how to make fireworks. Raz kind of scares me sometimes, but I don't mind. He's had a hard life.
How'd you end up in the army?
Well, as it turns out, we had a string of bad harvests a few years back. Pa said he couldn't afford to feed but 3 youngins or we'd starve. As the biggest one, it was my job to go join the army so's my sisters could eat and so's we wouldn't all be killed by raiders and Jesus would love us. It's all right, I guess. I don't like all the fighting we gotta do, though.
Why are you so afraid of fighting?
I ain't scared. I just don't like hurting folks is all. Ma always used to tell me, boy, you're the biggest and the strongest, so you mind yourself. Every day she told me that. Guess I done took it to heart.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Well, I was born on a farm out in California. Weren't much. Me, Ma, and Pa, my 2 sisters, and about 40 acres of corn and Brahmin. Didn't ever have no problems, really, except for some lean years. Then I joined up and got shipped out here to New Vegas.
Alright, see you later.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Mags and Raz.
What you want, Holmes?
What's your story, Razumdar? I mean, Raz?
Ain't much to tell. Grew up out west, in the Boneyard. Heard of it? Yeah, not many people have. Wasn't really a good place for kids, you know. I joined up to get out. My family's still back there.
Why are you in the army?
Shit, man, it was this or the Fiends. And Fiends don't last too long in the NCR. At least this way the badasses with the top shelf guns are on my side.
You know anything about your squad mates?
We don't talk too much, mostly. Poindexter's a smart-ass prick. Well, Hanrahan's a big pussy, ain't good for shit in a fight. And Mags? Well, Mags is cut out for something other than soldiering, you dig?
Sounds like a bunch of winners.
Whatever. Not like I need any of them. I do just fine on my own. Right.
Hang on a second, why have they all got this story? We're gonna have to do something with this lot for sure.
Glad to see you haven't gotten yourself killed yet.
Why'd you join the army?
I guess I wanted to make something of myself, you know? Be the best of the best. I wanted to be a ranger, but guess this is as close as I get.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Not much to tell, really. I grew up in New Reno, joined up, took my shot at being a ranger, didn't make it, so I'm stuck with this crew of jokers.
How come you didn't make it into the Rangers?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe because I'm saddled with the worst damn unit in the NCR Army. Think that might have something to do with it?
Sounds like you're not too fond of your squad mates.
Yeah. I mean, no. They're okay people, but they don't care, you know? They don't have any ambition, no drive. They're slacking off, and that reflects badly on me.
This place doesn't seem so bad.
Please. Camp Golf is where they shuffle off anybody they don't want anymore. Assignment here is a career ender.
How'd you end up assigned to Camp Golf?
Easy. This is where they send all the fuck-ups and people they don't want. But hey, it's not like I'm bitter or anything. Sure. See you around.
Mags. O'Hanrahan? Poindexter?
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. I'm assuming you aren't associated with the Army or the Rangers. What can I do for you?
Are you in charge around here?
In a strictly official capacity, no. However, as I am by far the most intelligent and resourceful figure on this base, I feel it's safe to say the soldiers here look up to me.
So that's a no then?
I suppose if you must stick with your narrow, parochial view of in charge, then yes, it's a no. Are we done?
Tell me about yourself.
To what purpose? It's highly unlikely you'd understand anything I'd say. Suffice to say, I'm a certified genius, and when I'm discharged from this pit of testosterone and failure, I'll have all the money I could ever need.
So how'd a guy like you end up in the army?
It's a simple idea. The Army offers fiscal security and generous benefits at the cost of substantial personal risk, if you're on the front line. If you perform too poorly, they'll scrub you out. Perform too well, and you get sent to the front lines. All I have to do is ride that mediocrity gradient to a cushy, do-nothing job miles away from the war. I somehow suspect you'll be back to converse with me later.
This is what I think. I'm just waiting for a quest to pop up. Alright, well, we got introduced to that crew.
Hello.
No quest as such, but maybe something will change. Hopefully I'm not running out into a minefield here. Alright, I'll take the main road in and see where this leads us. Ugh. All the head honchos must be up there. If we can actually get inside this place. House Resort.
Controlling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
That's what you keep telling me. Where are you all off to? Dinner time? What time is it? 4 p.m? Ranger?
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Still rangers here.
Hello.
Looking for somebody of importance to speak to here. That guy? Alright, maybe up top. Just all bedrooms. Primary power source unavailable. Check all cords and plugs for connection.
We won't go quiet. Legion can count.
Maybe I need to get a quest from somewhere else before I come here. I gotta see somebody in this place. Ain't nobody up here.
Hello.
Hello? Ranger?
Hey, we can monitor Ranger activity all through the region with the systems here. Hello. We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Oh, that's it. Was expecting somebody here to be able to forward me along, but
Evening. Patrolling the Mojave almost
You should
makes you
talk to
wish for
Chief
a
Hanlon
nuclear
if you
winter.
have any questions. He's
Who?
usually up on the balcony.
We won't
Chief.
go quietly.
Oh, Chief
The
Hanlon.
Legion can count on that.
There was a balcony over there, okay. I walked past there, I saw it, I thought, nah, there's nothing there. There wouldn't be anything there, but there it is. Chief Hanlon.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you?
Do you have to stop talking? I was kind of thinking that. Tell me about yourself.
Folks around here call me the chief, but handling's just fine. The Rangers run themselves pretty well, but I try to lend a hand. Mostly administrative work, helping coordinate intel on the radio. That and keeping an eye on the fires growing across the water.
How do you coordinate the intel? Definitely not with that radio there.
It's a simple system when it works. Patrol Rangers radio intel to ranger stations. Comm Rangers send the intel up the station chain until it reaches Camp Golf. Then I or one of the other Rangers on duty organize the data, evaluate it, and send information to camps or troopers in the field.
Why don't the ranger stations send the intel directly to the troopers?
Comm Rangers might have an incomplete picture of the situation. There's a lot going on out there. Intel needs to be coordinated through Golf so we can verify and advise appropriately. Troopers have enough to deal with. We don't want them questioning their intel.
Okay, let's talk about something else. How is the NCR doing?
It's no secret we've had better campaigns. Holding this whole length of river isn't easy. We're stretched thin and the long 15 just keeps getting longer. Slow to get supplies, slower to get reinforcements. NCR's Senate has got funds tied up at the Boneyard. And President Kimball ordered our most experienced rangers to chase ghosts down at Baja.
Why are the funds tied up at the Boneyard?
Senate elections are coming up. Local representatives don't want to push any more funding to the Mojave campaign because it's unpopular. Most of the folks around the Boneyard haven't been to New Vegas and probably never will. All they know is that their money gets sucked away to this desert and their brothers, sisters, sons, and daughters die here.
What's going on in the Baja?
It's complicated. Goes way back. I told President Kimball that we need more rangers here. He accepted that, but took the most experienced ones and sent them south. Patrol rangers are good men and women, but we're about to fight a war.
What about the troopers?
You've seen it yourself. Some of them don't even have proper service rifles or armor. Our heavy infantry, power armor units, they're back in NCR territory protecting the interests of Brahmin barons against small-time raiders. Brahmin barons only have one vote at the ballot box, but they have a lot of money to throw around.
What's the Legion been up to?
Not too long ago, they took Nelson and Searchlight. They got some camps on the eastern shore of the Colorado, and the monstrosity on the hill across the lake, that's for Caesar. Some folks don't believe he's here yet, but you can tell. He's the eye of the storm. It all roils and spins around him. You don't have to see the man to see the effect he has.
Tell me about Nelson.
Nelson was barely set up. We had a big stretch of unprotected land between Forlorn Hope and Searchlight, and Nelson was the solution. A deaconess named Dead Sea took the place and caused a lot of damage.
And what happened at Searchlight?
Searchlight was worse. One of Caesar's Frumentari must have found something in there. Flooded the whole camp with radiation.
So what do you know about Kaiser?
The best of the best and worst of the worst. He came out of NCR, one of the followers of the apocalypse. Like a lot of the followers, he went out in the wilderness with a partner to try to help those who needed helping. Not much different from how the Rangers used to be, except with books and medicine instead of guns.
Where did he go?
Out to the Grand Canyon. He met a missionary from Utah, a man by the name of Joshua Graham. Graham helped translate for the followers and the tribes. All three of them got nabbed by the Blackfoots down there, back when they were still at war with every other tribe in the Southwest.
How did a follower wind up becoming Kaiser?
Somewhere along the way, he realized he needed to educate the Blackfoots or they were going to get wiped out with the rest of the tribe. Showed them how to use guns, how to make explosives. Once he taught the Blackfoots a thing or two, they needed him. And he no longer needed the followers, NCR, or anyone else. He decided he could remake the tribes of the Southwest whether they wanted it or not. He became Caesar, and Joshua Graham became his legate, his right hand. And that's where Graham stayed until Hoover Dam.
And what happened to Graham after Hoover Dam?
Losing the dam was the worst defeat the Legion ever suffered. Graham had been with Caesar since the beginning, but he had to set an example. The Praetorians covered Graham in pitch, lit him on fire, and down into the Grand Canyon he went.
So that was the end of Graham.
It's not that clear-cut. You have to understand, Graham was the toughest son of a gun anyone around these parts had ever seen. Before Hoover, we had 5 kill reports on Graham from Rangers and 1st Recon sharpshooters who tried to take him out. Some folks think he's still alive. Call him the Burned Man.
Are the Blackfoots part of the Legion?
Yes and no. The Blackfoots don't exist anymore. Just like any other tribe that gets swallowed by the Legion. Caesar takes the tribal out of the tribe. Scrapes and burns off tattoos, breaks up families, forces mixed breeding so all the old loyalties die away. The only tribe in the Legion is the Legion. Caesar is their chief, father, and god, all rolled into one. Shoot.
Well, tell me about the Rangers. You told me about everything else.
I could tell you a lot if you had the time. But at my age, I'm not sure which of us would get tired first. What do you want to know?
Any good stories to tell?
Suppose it depends on what you think's good. Most folks want to hear about Hoover Dam and Boulder City, but it's a long story. If you want some tall tales about hunting down slavers or busting up gangs, talk to one of the younger Rangers.
So what happened at Hoover Dam and Boulder City?
In big battles, Caesar deploys his legionaries in waves. Recruits up front, prime soldiers behind the recruits, old guard bringing up the rear. Opponents wear themselves out dealing with the first 2 waves, if they survive that long. When the veterans step up, there's not much fight left. Caesar can adapt, though, and when required, he can run any mix of legionaries as skirmishers and still retain order in the ranks. Joshua Graham, Caesar's old legate, he wasn't so flexible. When the Legion attacked Hoover Dam, General Oliver ordered his troopers back to the middle ground just after first contact. Graham pushed all of the legionaries onto the dam, filling the east side with recruits up front and veterans in the back, by the book. But once they were in, they were stuck there. Oliver's troopers were entrenched and wouldn't give a foot. That's when we ordered the Rangers and the 1st Recon sharpshooters to start picking off veteran Legion officers from a high ridge west of the dam. That only lasted about a minute before Graham ordered the back ranks to push through to the front and rush the ridge. Caused total chaos among the younger legionaries. Oliver's troopers fell back to the side walkways and stayed out of the veterans' way. By the time the veterans got to the ridge, we were already in Boulder City. They followed us down there, but we were out before they realized what was happening. We had packed the old city with C4 and dynamite. Crude, but it did the job. Those who didn't die in the blast were in no position to mount a defense. The ones left on the dam didn't know what to do. The troopers routed them. Graham pulled the remaining legionaries back, but the battle was over. He went south, back to the Grand Canyon, back to Caesar. And that was the last we saw or heard from Joshua Graham. Shoot.
How long have you been in the Rangers?
Oh, well, I guess it must be coming up on 40 years or so. Back before Elise was chief, anyway. It was a heck of a lot harder then. Weren't as many of us to go around, but I think it was a lot easier to tell the good guys from the bad.
What do the Rangers do?
Well, there's what we're supposed to be doing and what we're actually doing. There's a big gap between those two things. About as wide as that lake out there.
Okay. What are you supposed to be doing?
To protect against all forms of tyranny. As simple as that. 30, 40 years ago, the wasteland was full of despots. Slavers, raiders, tough-talking hoodlums with gangs who'd like to kick around towns. Back then, the NCR military was still young. Couldn't cover much ground. It took groups like ours to tip the balance back to the good guys.
And what are you actually doing?
Sitting on the shore of Lake Mead, looking east. Listening to a radio. Trying to not get too many people killed. I'm too old to be slapping leather, but I had hoped for something else. More than this, anyway.
Why are the Rangers here?
There's a lot of answers to that question, but it started with the Ranger Unification Treaty. We weren't always the only show in town. Nevada had its own posse, the Desert Rangers. They fought Caesar even farther east, out in Arizona. Years back, we met with the Desert Rangers at Mojave Outpost and agreed to help them against Caesar if they would join the NCR. Shoot.
Alright, well that was a lot.
Adios.
Adios. I actually was expecting you to give me a quest or something, but I feel like we are probably missing something. There's a lot of players here. So we're probably going to have to get a quest or something. Let's consult the great map. So we are here at the moment. I do have this as a location to go to for Ring-a-Ding-Ding. I've got to rescue the captives now that I've taken a shot at the Legion. Maybe it's time I go and do that. Perhaps it'll lead on to something here. Alright, so to do that, Veronica, I'm probably going to have to let you go and get my buddy, because he wants to shoot him. Big time. I'm pretty sure. Alright.
What's up?
Could you... Let's trade. It's time for us to part ways.
Why does everyone always say that?
I just think we should for now.
Okay, then I guess I'll be back at the 188. Maybe digging in some dirt for scrap metal or something.
Scribe resistant perk. Alright, so let's go back to... Novak. Hopefully our buddy's still here. Somewhere around here, wandering around. Manny.
What's going on, man?
Where's Boone?
Yeah, see ya.
Where's Booney at? What's wrong with that guy? What's wrong with that guy? Oh, I hear some fireworks. A glowing one. I'll take that. Ada? Where's Boone? Anyone seen Boone? Well, while I'm here, let me just deposit a few things. I'll buy a few things I mean bugger all. Are you in here or something, Boone? Boone, where are you at? Manny Vargas. Everybody seen Boone?
Hey.
Hey, Chris. Maybe we just gotta pass time by. Till they do a shift change. Oh, yep, I think it's time. Booney!
Is it time?
You know it. Let's go.
I'm ready when you are.
Alright, we got Booney again. So let's travel down south. Get close to that camp. It's actually going to put me right on top of it. Which I don't probably want that. Let's go from here. Because if I go...
Over here!
If I go... Head separation. Jeez, that's dangerous. The hell you got an egg timer for? Every time I enter this spot, there's a Viper here. Alright, anyway, I want to go from here because if I go directly into the camp, I imagine guns will start blazing. Yeah, buddy. Is that Legion? That's Legion.
Got you in my sights.
Whoa, chucked somebody out. That's a veteran. Oh, what? That was a bloody spear. Straight to my guts. Bye-bye, head. The hell are ya? Did we get them all? I got one here. That's two. Yeah, there's another one around somewhere. Somebody somewhere. full disintegration. Ah, crap. Picked up some stuff I don't want to pick up. All right. We proceed.
Got you in my sights.
It's shooting at. Oh crap! Crippled. Ambush! No, 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 no. Oh, buddy, you got a better aim than that. We good? Don't know what I'm gonna do with that denarius. Imagine it's worthless now. Probably would have been useful if I was friends with him. Now not so much. Alright. No more surprises? Ah, crap. Keep an eye out, pal.